Welcome guys to the fifth video on Flexbox. This is a series that we've started, and we have been able to drop four tutorials or four tutorial videos on Flexbox. This series promises to teach you how to get good or get familiar with Flexbox, and practical use cases at the end of the series where you can test your knowledge on Flexbox. Now we stopped, or this was where we left out in the last video, where we looked at flex wrap, where we're able to wrap up items to the next column in the case of column, flex direction of column. So when the container is not able to fit the flex items, then the items wrap up on to the next column. Then in the case of flex direction of row, which is the default, then we were made to understand that we won't be able to see the effect of flex wrap when the page is wide enough. So I'm going to turn off this height once again. So let's see what we have on the page. There is no height. It's okay. So it's going to take what it needs based on the content of the element. Okay, so that being said, let's move to the next property. So I'm going to comment this out. Then the next property that we can apply on the container, on the parent container or flex container, is the flex flow, guys. So flex flow is just a shorthand for flex direction and flex wrap. Okay, so instead of using these two differently, we can just put them on just a line. Okay, so which is a shorthand for the two properties. So I can say I want the flex direction to be column. So guys, let's do that on just one single row or one single line. And I want the flex wrap to be wrap, guys. So with this, I don't need to write these two lines. I've just been able to compress to one line, column and wrap. So let's see what happened, guys. So I've saved it, and let's see what we have down. It's still in the default row, so let me change it to column. And guys, can you see that it's now been changed to flex direction of column? But don't be surprised that the wrapping flex wrap is not taking effect yet, and that's because there is still space. So there is no shortage of space, and there is nowhere for it to even wrap because the container is big enough to contain it. So but what if I reduce the height, or I make the height 400 pixels as against being fitting or taking whatever it needs? And in that case, our wrap is going to take effect now, because we only have 400 pixels, and the items or the flex items are more than that pixels or size, so it needs to wrap up to the next column. Okay, so guys, once again, this can also take what we call column reverse. Okay, you know what that means? It's going to reverse the column. Instead of 1 to 6, it's going to be 6 to 1, but it's going to start at the edge. This is also going to be 9 to 7 descending, and it's going to start at the edge here. Guys, can you see this is column reverse? So the same thing, we have the wrap reverse, and I guess you know what that would do. That would take this wrap to the left hand side of the page. Okay, so that's that about that, guys. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next one, we're going to be looking at another property, and I'm gonna do that in the next video. So bye for now, guys.